So we've had a few class activities since the beginning of the semester, and for the most part I've liked them. There's been some that I've liked more than others, but the first one we had was active listening on Chapter 1, which was on January 18th, and this was a light bulb moment for me for sure, I would say. We listened to three recordings, all of all of the same song by different performers, and I realized that the one size fits all really isn't the case at all. There's so many different ways to perform a song, even if it is the same song, and especially Sarah Brightman's version, where she's an incredibly talented and successful performer, and she sang the song just with no uh, emphasis on how it would have been sung when it was actually written. So that was an interesting to kind of actually see it firsthand, how that there is such a difference in the way people perform. And then we also had a class where we were dancing with Anne Kiplin Brown in the dance studio, and she was teaching us Baroque dancing. And I actually loved this activity. I thought it was super cool and it was fun, and I like to dance. I've taken some dance classes, so I got a lot out of it. And I also noticed how, music and dance kind of go hand in hand, and especially how they went hand in hand in the Baroque period, because dance was such a big part of their music, and their music had to be able to be danced to. And so it definitely showed how they were kind of part and parcel of each other in that time period. And there was one specific moment when Anne was trying to teach us a dance step, and it wasn't clicking to anybody, and the professor kind of said break it down into counts of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And for me, I thought of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, because there was kind of a hop at the end, and I literally got it right away after that, just, breaking it down to musical terms. So that was cool to watch how they fit together. And the last activity I'm going to comment on was when we did the peer review, and this was on January 25th, I believe. And I I thought it was a good concept, but I'm not really sure I understood the point of it. I like the idea of talking or of commenting on, each other's work, and sitting there and being able to pick out what we think is good about someone else's work, even though we may have looked at the question in a totally different way. What I didn't really understand was how we were supposed to think or guess who we thought wrote it. To me, that was just kind of like a stereotypical, like, view of classmates and saying, who do you think talks like this? And I personally didn't really get anything out of that. And I also didn't get to see their feedback on my own, which seemed kind of pointless to me. So I think it would have been good to maybe actually be able to see what people had said about it, because then we can, learn from it. But the whole concept of not questioning the professor and just doing whatever she told us, that was interesting, because that's definitely true in a lot of situations. So for the most part, I really do like the class activities we've done. I like that it, keeps things interesting, and it keeps us learning in a different way, which I know the professor's going for. And I think that we definitely should keep doing them, because people do get a lot out of